Welcome to Auntie K's Tarot, your favorite radical queer indigenous auntie, bringing you tarot every day. Hello and welcome to Auntie K's Tarot. It's mid-March, March 12th actually. We are coming up close on the spring equinox. The two seasons or the days are about to be equal, and the full moon is about to rise, and the sweet water, the maple sap, has begun to flow, and spring is here. And I definitely have most of my decks feel like spring and summer and sprouting in life, and I could show that, but I feel like I showed that in the cute and pink extravaganza I showed quite recently. And I looked to see if I had green decks, because I see that's the thing going around for St. Patrick's Day, but I don't. I have two decks with green backs, but the overall color theme of the deck doesn't scream green to me. And I have a deck with a green box, but again, the deck itself, no, not green. So I didn't feel like that really fit in. So I was like, what do I want to talk about as we come into spring and growth and new growth? And that's why I realized I want to talk about is growth. As you grow, as you come across new ideas, research. In a time of misinformation and a rise of white supremacy, you have an obligation. You have an ethical obligation to research where this cool new idea you came across came from. Because there are a lot of esoteric ideas that are rooted in white supremacy, eugenics, taken up by the Nazis, and you're not going to immediately recognize that. You've been raised under capital colonialism, and white folks research your ideas, but like my fellow BIPOC folks, like, being indigenous doesn't mean I'm free from being, sideswiped and tricked by these racist colonial concepts. No. Like, I grew up in this reality too. I am susceptible to them, and so I have a need to research them, and I'm not going to know until I research it. Just like you didn't know about fake decks, you didn't know about counterfeit decks until you came across a video about them, or you ended up with one, and we was like, what happened? Well, what happened here? And that's the same when you come across new and cool ideas in spirituality. You have an ethical obligation to research that shit, right? Like, it's out there that luminarians, missing Atlantis, star seeds, all that stuff is based in white supremacist ideology. It's not ancient, no matter what some pseudoscience told you. It's not ancient. You know, if you're listening to Graham Hancock, you are probably listening to a bunch of other racist ideas. And like, it will all come back to these racist roots. When you get to the 1930s, you're going to come into contact with Nazi ideology running into this stuff and being part of the lineage of this stuff, because it's racist as shit. And most of it doesn't go back any later than the 1880s, but like eugenics, you know, the whole issues with the racism of the suffragette movement. Yes, some of them might have taken up these ideas, but guess what? Racist, racist, racist. And you have an ethics and an obligation to research this. I'm bringing this up because I came across this again, a recent video by someone in the Tarot Tube, Witch Tube arena, talking about racist luminarian bullshit and Graham Hancock and other racist conspiracy theory idiots. Most conspiracy theories are racist at the core. They are. And I tend to discount them as racist until proven otherwise. And that is the safer approach. But even if that's not your approach, you have an obligation to research it and figure out one way or another, well, what it is and what its origin stories are, and who are the people behind its biggest concepts and ideas and growth of ideas. And if they're racist people, then this is a problematic spirituality, and you will be part of the problem unless you educate yourself and choose better. All right, talk to you later, folks.